Until you become the success that the world wants to resonate with, your biggest responsibility is to be your own number one supporter. Your biggest responsibility is to be your biggest supporter, your number one supporter. And I say this particularly because if you're just starting up, you will soon discover that for a startup, the support is not exactly there. And for a startup, it can get exceptionally challenging. It can get exceptionally challenging, and the support is not necessarily there. I'll use myself as a case study. I started sharing daily educational content as it relates to the global financial market in June of this year. In June, I basically decided that for the next 1 year at least, I was going to share at least one educational content as it relates to the global financial market daily. Now, I started that off on Telegram with basically just daily write ups and graphics. And then from Telegram, Facebook, and YouTube. And then in August, I moved to TikTok, where I started converting those educational write-ups to video formats, basically. But this is the thing. In basically my first 3 months of posting educational content daily, I can almost say that I did not get even a like or a share from those around me. I can almost say that confidently that I did not get even a like or a share from those around me. Now, I have come to understand that for those around you, when you set out to do something new, when you set out to achieve something great, the a life of greatness is one that is exceptionally challenging, because if it were easy, everyone would do it. Those around you, the world basically understands this, understand that that a life of purpose is exceptionally challenging. And because they lack the courage, I'm going to say it that way, because they lack the courage to actually take on something that's exceptionally challenging, they would usually consciously, deliberately try to discourage you in that your pursuit of purpose. That discouragement is not as a result of dislike or because they don't want you to achieve what you have set out to achieve for yourself. The truth is, they are basically just projecting their limiting belief. If this person has believed that this thing is exceptionally difficult, I cannot achieve it, subconsciously, they really just want to project that belief, that limiting belief, to you. So that is why it is vitally important that if you are starting up, your biggest responsibility, I would have loved to say your primary responsibility, but no, your primary responsibility is working on your purpose. Your secondary responsibility should be your own biggest supporter. You need to be your own biggest supporter, because along the journey, you will discover that it is exceptionally challenging. Along the line, you will discover that it is exceptionally challenging. And you just need to be that person behind the scene in your corner that is pushing you when it gets exceptionally difficult, because the world we live in is one that would only resonate with success. So make yourself that success the world resonate with.